Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the greatest show on earth. I am your host. Is it? Hello? Bethesda, are you on? We doing this? Good. I am your host, Ginger Bint Violet Bint Akatosh, the first of my line. You have found what to play next. We bring you everything that is awesome in gaming. I'm especially partial to the Elder Scrolls series, Bethesda. I try not to get too enamored with the company because I left off of them 2 decades ago. I did return to the series. Morrowind was brought to my attention. I noticed it was non-hands out VR, and as soon as it started going in that direction, I put a pin in that. Because I knew to check back with them and see what they were doing. I don't like Oculus Rift. I actually preferred Google Cardboard, except in that it didn't let me do anything with my hands. I immediately bought a Kinect. That sort of thing. So I might be on the wrong end of this. My father bought a Turbo Graphics, Akatosh. My father helped beta test, and then I beta tested under him, largely because my social connections. They're interested in my take on design and so on, because I'm an upper class female. So I helped launch the company, and they said that they would not put my name in the credits because I was a minor, that they would allow me to say that I helped test the game under my dad. I had to say under my dad. But that puts me in the role of having launched a major software company, so I always made it in the upper class. So this is awesome. This is years later. One of the first companies to use a mannequin. They have not actually deviated a lot because they kept the same software engine. And my father's friend Raymond E. Feast, who wrote Betrayal at Condor, actually used that, worked with Miramax, I think it was, who did a similar thing using the same engine, but it was less open world because they enclosed quests and towns. Now, obviously, Arena was originally roguelike. You can actually see some of the leftover, and they did that on purpose because they didn't want to include this world mythology in the Elder Scrolls. Mr. Howard flat out told us he wanted it to be a standalone. He wanted it to have its own mythos, its own, everything. If I have to edit that, I'm going to be so ticked. Oh my god, what are you doing to my computer? Okay, I tried to install Assassin's Creed Black Flag at the same time as this because I didn't realize it used Uplay. So now it's installing Uplay. I have enough memory for it. I bought a gaming computer, but so we are in northern Elsewhere. We're with the Khajiit. If you've ever seen the memes online, the Khajiit are a very roguelike nation of cats, and that is very much how Americans explain cats to ourselves. Is that they kind of stole their way into our hearts and our homes because cats are associated with tricks. So they do this, they have this really nonsensical role in our life, where, we have stuff like the cat's pajamas and stuff like that, because we know that it's not that they're useless. For starters, they catch vermin and stuff like that. But they also just don't have this idea of family, you're supposed to be grateful when you come home, and that affects children and stuff like that. So we tease cats a lot. Elsewhere Grand Adventure, etc. Orcross, Mural Mender, Rumen Necropolis. Okay, so I am at a Rumen Way Shrine. At least I was. And I died, probably. Alright. Oh, I'm in the Stitches, that's where I am. I was going to explore this other realm. I'm surprised that I didn't do so. Let me see my quests here. Do a little quest dance. Okay, let's commit my attribute points. What do I need? Probably health and magic, right? Okay, good. Pressing 1. Go ahead and unlock Lava Whip. It's rare that I use, I'm a very good archer in real life. I'm what most people would call very good. It does not translate, let me tell you. Thankfully this is point and click, so And then I need, I think tab calls up my quests. It does not. It in fact does not call up your quests. What calls up your quests? That's talk. I'm gonna have like every window open in this. I'm so glorious. Settings, controls, add-ons. I thought T called up my quests. Build finder. I'm just gonna push buttons. Let's learn together, friend. Starhaven Adaptorium. Oh, so I am in. Okay, so there's Goiter's Gulp. Stitch's Way Shrine. Starhaven, where is Starhaven Adaptorium? I just saw this. Quest, you do not have any quests here, okay. Goiter's Gulp. So let's go learn to be a blacksmith. That was on my list. I should just come up with stuff that's on my list if I don't know what to do. I don't know how you guys game, that's how I do. Find something interesting, right? I am going to talk to a hookah. Friend, what do you have to say to me? I mean, we'll do this. Any gold you can spare? My medicine is expensive. I've got nothing.
My medicine's expensive and I've got nothing.
Oh crap,
Please,
I hate when I fall from the sky.
It's gonna kill me. Whatever you'll give is fine. Just thank you, friend. Thank you. This will get me through a day. Not enough time to get back on my feet.
Wait, how did that cost me?
You sure you can't spare a bit more?
That's all I've got, friend.
Not worth saving to you.
I'm poor.
You're gonna forget about me the moment you walk away. Just like everybody else. Go on.
Go on, see, here's me going. Okay, so whoever I want is over there. Can I jump this? No. I never make it in London Underground. I don't mind gaps, friend. I don't mind gaps. Who are you? Bologna Tulos. Sargo, lures, birchbug. Oops. Like stealing from thieves here. How on earth do I get to wherever that arrow is? I had thought I recalled there being a larger portion of the stitches. No, I'm not seeing it. Let me zoom out. Zoomed in. That's, you can see that's good. Open zone guide. Group, zone, roll, dungeon, battle. Nothing on my quests. Who is it? Not going to help me on that. Here it is. Quest journal. Journal contains all your quests. Change your focus. Quest plus 2. I have 0 quest. I just find that so weird. You can change to a third-person perspective in this. I don't have a horse in my secondary character, which is really throwing me off. My action pack came with a horse. I've regretted it ever since, to be fair. Because I didn't get to play the redheaded queen, who was featured in like all of these videos and so on. I skipped the whole entire story, and if I had known that, I would have just played and then added each expansion pack. How did these people who have received 5 million complaints about how long it's taking to make TES 6 not realize that each of these chapters is dripping and moving, and we must experience them in their entirety before moving on to the next? It's kind of their whole MO, so. Oh, I'm gonna get like swarmed by harpies here. It's gonna go foolish anytime. Hopefully you enjoy this. How dare you heal! Nobody said you could do that. Don't die. Die, I'm gonna run, you're dying, run. You do a lot of running in the community. I warn people, you really do. Harpies are the harpies stuff. At least have a reason to try and kill me. These people. I mostly want to go. Is that a dragon? Oh, it's a griffin. I want to take a screenshot. Can I zoom? Everybody else has all these great screenshots. There we go. Sneak in and sneak out. Dragon. This is cool. There we go.
Guys, please. This
Who are
one
you?
needs help. Thank you
Who
for
are
stopping,
You
Walker.
seem to be a traveler of
You
some
seem to
strength,
be a
strong enough
traveler
to
of
help
some
with some
strength,
companions.
no?
You're trapped
Strong
in a
enough to
nearby
help save this
oasis.
one's companions?
Walking
They are trapped in a
corpses.
nearby oasis,
Deadly
surrounded by walking
fumes.
corpses and deadly fumes. Yes, this one is lucky to have made it out alive, but her companions, not so lucky. Ioka sent Paulina to seek aid. He wishes to research the fumes in order to make an antidote, but needs help to do so.
Well,
He is closer to the ruins, tending to one of our companions. Speak to him to learn more. He is the green one, with many scales. Hard to miss in a land of few Argonians, no?
That's funny because he must have been described that way before. All right, so we have I wanted to side quest my way north. I feel like I'm missing. This is so beautiful. I feel like I'm missing, so much of this. That I wanted to just completely take a different path and see where it led me. So this is a cool way to do that. I like to side quest my way away from the main story because then I feel like I accomplished something. You tell I went to a good university. Every once in a while, people are like, "Do you have an anxiety disorder?" And I'm like, "It's not that I don't. I would never diss anxiety disorders that way. But my university was very competitive. It's like you had to, want to, hurt to get it. There was no ignoring that. You people think you are. Hey friend. Talk to me.
You have come to Cicatrice in a time of great danger, traveler friend.
Well, that's
Toxic
unfortunate.
fumes permeate the air, and corpses walk among the ruins. It is best to turn away now before you share the fate of my dear companions.
What happened here?
We were exploring the nearby oasis caverns when the fumes first began to spread. Only
what?
Najira and I were able to escape. The rest of my companions, weakened and disoriented by the poisoned air, ran farther into the caverns of the oasis. I would need to first create an antidote. However, I require samples from corpses that have absorbed the fumes.
Like your friends?
No easy task, given that something has awoken Cicatrice's dead. They now guard the ruins from any invaders.
Less likely to get arrested now if I do that.
Thank you for the aid, traveler friend. The undead walk the ruins of Cicatrice, directly to the west. I would advise caution. So much trouble for my egg mother's research notes. I now wonder if traveling to this town was the right decision. When we entered the caverns of the oasis, all seemed quiet. Then, suddenly, fumes began to surround us. The corpses which littered the ground sprang to life and attacked. Najira and I were the only ones able to escape. The fumes must have disoriented them, for they ran farther into the caverns. By the time we found the entrance, Najira could barely walk. Even I, blessed as I am with Argonian blood, began to feel weak. These fumes are most dangerous. Argonians have a far higher tolerance to poison than other races, due to the nature of our homeland. That is why I was able to escape.
Just to be difficult.
But even so, it would be foolish to return to the oasis without first preparing. Precisely. An antidote will both allow us to enter the oasis safely and heal my companions of their weakness so that they may escape. That is why we must work quickly, traveler friend.
I agree. What's up with you?
Once, the town of Cicatrice was a cool blessing within the scalding desert. The oasis beneath the town was clear, and many believed it had power to heal their ailments. The town prospered from these many visitors and the trade they bought. When the Nahatan flu came to elsewhere, many hoped that the oasis would heal them.
Oh, dude.
They traveled here seeking hope, but brought their ailment with them. The town was quickly overcome with the sickness. Many died. They could not. The reigning monarchs quarantined infected towns in order to stop the disease from spreading. Cicatrice was eventually burned to the ground. And so, its people fled to the oasis.
We'll never get to
Their fate, however, is still unknown to me. When the Nahatan flu devastated Cicatrice, its people fled into the safety of the nearby oasis. They hoped that its healing waters could cure them of the disease. This effort was led by Nikusha, my egg mother.
Interesting that you would put that much faith in.
Yes, it is by her letters that I know of Cicatrice's suffering. She was a talented alchemist and hoped to develop a cure for the flu. However, this was many years ago. I do not believe she was successful. I hope to find my mother's research and share her findings. It's very likely she died here, trying to help those who had been so cruelly abandoned. Her great deeds should be shared with all of elsewhere.
Alright, so we can talk to this guy. So we have a quest. Alright, so I'm excited. I'm gonna go ahead and stop here and then we can kind of work on it. So I am in Jinja. This is what to play next. This is my kingdom. I was its empress once upon a time. Help unite Tamriel back in... Oh god, I think it was definitely before this game. I think the story of Arena starts with Uriel Septim II, who was born during this time period, which is way before Skyrim. So if you follow along, that's what's going on here. So, we actually bring everything as Awesome Gaming. This is an incredible company, and they do incredible things with their games. They're very good at epics. So if you like epics, you'll tend to like them. You can buy our merch in the link below. If you are a Pirate Queen, if you love Pirate Queens, if you just want to flaunt the fact that you are always going to be looking for the play next in this edition, and you're so okay with that, because it's healthy. That's a link in the description below. We partnered with this co-op called Gamer Grind. They do gamer coffee delivered to your door, and you can pick your grind and your flavor. So if you are missing something in your day, that can bring something to it. You can use our handle, Aliera. Bethesda did, obviously. And, you know, get a bonus out of that too. So, also, like, subscribe. That is totally free, and it makes this show smile. So talk to me. We love you guys. We will see you in the next video. Thank you for coming along for the ride.